House number 79, the recording that shouldn't exist. Bell. Opening, with subscribe call. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Before we begin tonight's horrifying story, make sure to subscribe so you never miss any of our late night horror explorations. Turn off your lights, put on your headphones. Tonight, we're going somewhere we shouldn't go. A place that shouldn't exist anymore. This is the extended story of House number 79, the recording that shouldn't exist. Drop of blood. The story. House number 79 had been abandoned for more than 30 years. Children whispered about it. Adults avoided walking past it at night. And whenever the wind blew through the empty streets, people swore they heard something knocking from inside the house, slow, steady, like something trapped, or something trying to get out. Sam had heard these stories since he was a child. But now, as a YouTuber desperate for unique horror content, the house felt like the perfect setting. Every horror channel needed one insane exploration video that changed everything. And he thought this would be his. But Sam didn't know that House number 79 had its own rules no one returned to tell. Entering the house. When Sam reached the house at 12:47 a.m., fog covered the street like a heavy blanket. The street light beside the house flickered in a rhythmic pattern, as if reacting to Sam's presence. He whispered to his camera, "If anything goes wrong tonight, if anything happens, remember to subscribe. At least my channel will grow after I die." He tried to laugh. It came out shaky. The gate opened by itself before he touched it. Sam should have run. But he thought it would make good footage. Inside the house, every step he took echoed unnaturally, like the house was much, much larger on the inside than it looked outside. Cobwebs hung like thick curtains. The floor was covered in deep claw marks, far too big to be from any animal Sam knew. The deeper he went, the colder it became. Something was breathing in the house, but no. Sam. The sound upstairs. As soon as Sam reached the stairway, he heard it. A dragging noise upstairs. Heavy, wet, slow, not footsteps. Something being pulled. His camera began glitching. A sharp static buzz flooded his headphones. "Hello," Sam called, although every instinct told him not to. The dragging stopped. A long silence followed. Then, step, step, step. Something was walking toward the top of the stairs, slowly, deliberately, as if it knew Sam was listening. Sam hid behind the stair rail, barely breathing. The floorboards above him bent under a massive weight. But when he aimed his camera up the stairs, the hallway was empty. The footsteps had no source. The room with the table. The same door at the end of the hallway slowly opened on its own, as if inviting him. Sam walked toward it, hands shaking. His flashlight flickered violently. Inside the room, the wooden table was still there. But this time, it was different. The black notebook wasn't alone. Next to it lay another item. A camcorder. Old, broken, covered in dried mud. Sam picked it up. To his surprise, it turned on. The screen lit up with a timestamp. 1994, 2:13 a.m. The footage showed a man, scared, sweating, shaking, recording himself inside the same room Sam was standing in. The man whispered, "If someone finds this, leave, don't go upstairs, don't follow the sound, it's not a person, it never was." Behind the man, a shadow crawled across the ceiling. Long arms twisted joints, its head turning 180 degrees toward the camera. The man screamed, the camera fell, the screen went black. Sam dropped the camcorder. His breath turned to cold mist in the air. And then he heard a whisper directly behind him. "He warned you, and you ignored him." Sam spun around. Nothing was there. The basement. Suddenly the floor underneath Sam shook, as if something enormous was moving beneath him under the house. A low growl echoed through the walls. Sam backed away into the hallway, only to see the staircase doors slam shut with a deafening bang. Every door in the house locked itself. He was trapped. Then the basement door creaked open. Sam didn't want to go in. But a shadow, tall, thin, bone-like, stood behind him and blocked his path back. He ran downstairs, tumbling into the darkness. The basement smelled like rotting earth, and something sweet, like decaying fruit. There were deep scratches on the stone floor, chains hanging from the ceiling, and a wooden chair facing the wall, with restraints on the armrests. Sam's flashlight landed on something else. Footprints. Human. Bare. Fresh. They led deeper into the basement, to a second room. A room Sam hadn't seen on the house's layout. The room with the wall of faces. The footprints ended at a stone wall. But the wall wasn't normal. It had faces pressed into it. Dozens. Maybe hundreds. Eyes, mouths all frozen in silent screams. Their expressions twisted in terror. Sam stepped back, horrified. The wall moved. The faces began whispering, all at once, their mouths opening and closing. Join us, join us, join us. Sam dropped his flashlight. The room went dark. From somewhere deep in the house, the dragging sound returned. Louder. Coming closer. The faces on the wall screamed. A voice echoed. You shouldn't have come here, Sam. He froze. That voice. It was his own. The ending that shouldn't exist. Sam ran up the basement stairs. They didn't lead to the first floor anymore. They led to a hallway he didn't recognize. The walls were bleeding, dripping thick black liquid. The air was humming with low, unnatural vibrations. Room after room passed him, each one showing impossible scenes. Sam sleeping in his own bed, filmed from inside his closet, Sam walking home, with a shadow following inches behind him, Sam's face slowly melting off in front of a mirror, a future recording of Sam screaming in house number 79. He finally reached the front door, it was wide open. He ran into the night. Except it wasn't night anymore. He wasn't outside. He was back in the house's hallway. The front door had led him in a circle. Behind him, something crawled out from the ceiling like a spider the size of a man. Its limbs cracked. Its head twisted. And from its chest, a mouth opened, whispering, "Record this, for them." Darkness swallowed the scream. The next morning, Sam's camera was found outside the house, still recording. Sam was never found. Some nights, neighbors say, you can hear something moving in house number 79. Something large. Something hungry. And sometimes, from behind the broken windows, a voice whispers. Don't forget to subscribe. Bell. Ending. If you enjoyed this extended horror story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more terrifying tales. Thank you for listening. And whatever you do, don't go near house number 79.